let's get started. For the very first thing, I use full screen borderless. That's because I use 2 monitors. And then I have the monitor that I use. My main monitor is a OMEN 27. And then for the display adapter, we're going to go ahead and pick your graphics card, obviously. Not the CPU, but the GPU, which I use the RTX 4070 Ti Super. Refresh rates, I have them, it's on auto, but you want to put it on your max, which auto will put it on your max. Mine is 240. And then the display resolution, I have it at the 1440, which that's what my monitor is. Now, we're going to want to go ahead and turn on the NVIDIA Reflex low latency. You're going to want to turn that on and plus boost. And then we're going to go ahead on eco mode, present custom, and then VSync off, VSync menu 1 off. Custom frame rates, just put that as custom. You can change this up to what you want to. I put it at 2 under what my max can be, just because it's a little easier on your system. I reduced menu render resolution. I put it in native. Pause game rendering off. This stuff you don't have to mess with, but the HDR, you want to turn that off. Alright, let's just jump right into the quality. Quality, we're gonna have dynamic resolution. We're gonna turn that off. Upscaling and sharpening. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce this. Fidelity, FX, cast. That's what I use. Then I change this to the cast strength. I put that on 90. If that's too much for you, you can lower down to 70 if it messes with anything. Now the NVIDIA DLSS frame generation, turn that off. It's gonna just cause your screen to tear and all that. You don't need it. The frame AMD, I don't even have AMD, so you turn this off as well. It's the same thing as the NVIDIA DLSS frame generation. You don't need that. Your VRAM skill, I usually have it at 70. You can ramp it up if you like to. Put it at all the way up to 90. It's up to you. Variable rate shading, I have it on. Let's get straight to the details and textures. I have this at low. It's pretty high in your graphics card and your VRAM, so you want to put that on low. The texture, I have it on ultra. It doesn't affect your VRAM as strong, so I put it on ultra. Now you can put it on high. There's not really much difference from low all the way to ultra. It's not gonna. I get about 260, 160 when I'm streaming, so you still get a good FPS. Detail quality, I put on normal. Resolution, normal. Bullet impact, that's up to you. You can have it on or off. It doesn't affect anything really. The effects I have off. Shader quality, medium. Minimal on the on-demand texture streaming. Local texture streaming quality, I have a low. Shadow and lighting, the shadow quality I have normal. From low to normal, it's not very intensive on your VRAM, so you can pull it off if you like to. If you want to go to low or very low, you're more than welcome. You'll get more frame rates out of it, but I just pick normal just for a better quality. Screen space shadows, I have off. Screen space lighting, I have off. Space reflections, I have off. Static reflection quality, I have low. And then environmental, I have off, low, off, off, off. Now, want to make sure you apply. I changed that one thing. Now, motion reduction present, I have that preset, I have off. Field of view, you can either do 118 to 120. So I've seen some people do 115. I have mine at 120. It's up to you. Affected on the field of view. And then I put the weapon field of view, I have wide, just so you can have a wider view. Obviously you can tell, you can see more. So be able to see those people coming from your left or right a lot easier or sooner. And then motion blur, weapon blur, turn those both off. You don't need no blurs. It's gonna mess up everything for yourself, your visually. And then first person camera movement, I have less than 50%. Third person less than 50%. These don't really matter. Now, before you start playing, you want to go back to quality. Once you're done with quality, you're going to want to go to your is it display? It might be display. Sorry. Under display, you're going to want to click on restart shaders preloading. So you're going to click that, and then you're going to push restart. And then once you're done with restarting it, you want to close out your game completely, and then it'll re-upload all the shaders. Now this is going to give you pretty good quality. It's going to give you really high frame rates, which is good for your movement, and all around you just have an advantage on console players and or PC players that like to play on the high resolution. So if you guys thought this was informative, you guys like what you seen, go ahead and hit that like and that subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one.
I be in the kitchen tryna chef it up. I am a gorilla, do not check me.